What's up, everybody? Roger here from DisKingdom.com. A quick update for you guys for your Thursday news from DisKingdom.com. It's going to be all about LEGO Dimensions possibly being cancelled, also Disney Crossy Roads update, and finally a little bit of extra news on Legion. So let's kick things first off with LEGO Dimensions. Now, there has been a number of different rumours sort of circling around the internet. I've previously heard Jason from over at Brick Inquirer, he recently said that the game was not going to be continuing on much longer. And then yesterday, Disney Dan over at bricktolife.com also has said that the game is being cancelled. Now, as we said, this is all just in the rumours territory. Nothing has been officially announced, but we recently talked about this on our Infinity and Beyond podcast episode, and we'll probably talk about this a little bit more next week. But I just wanted to kind of get out there that basically it's kind of going into quiet cancellation mode. It's not being maybe quite as dramatic as Disney Infinity when that got cancelled, because even Skylanders, when they kind of said that this game would not be continuing this year and that it would be coming back later, it just generally looks like that in general the whole Toys to Life sort of zone has kind of dropped out. Now the game has not officially been cancelled. However, apparently, according to Dan, it has been put on the back burner. They are now putting all their efforts, they're putting the teams onto new projects, working on other titles. And I am going to be perfectly honest. I really, when LEGO Dimensions came out, I thought it was very, very expensive for what it was compared to Skylanders and Disney Infinity. Once the price dropped, I did pick up LEGO Dimensions. I played it. I've played through the main story. I've defeated and gone through it all. And I really enjoyed it. I wasn't so keen on the whole moving the figures around a little bit. With the figures and laziness, it was a lot easier with Skylanders and Disney Infinity. But it's a good, solid game. I brought quite a few of the adventure packs and level packs, and kind of, I've picked up quite a few things here and there. But I kind of got a little bit bored of it. Year 2 wasn't quite really what I was liking. I'm a big fan of things like Knight Rider and E.T. and Sonic the Hedgehog. I brought the Sonic and Hedgehog sets just before Christmas. I still haven't played it. That's kind of the issue, and constantly it needed to be upgraded, and my PlayStation 4 didn't have enough space. Now I've got a new external hard drive. It might not be quite so bad for me, so I should really get back to do that after I've kind of finished Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, but I think that might be 2020 by the time that happens, because it's a pretty big game. But anyway, back to LEGO Dimensions. Now, the big problem I feel with LEGO Dimensions is what it did do is that it took away resources that could have been used on other video games. Now, one of the big problems with Disney Infinity was they were doing all these play sets and they weren't doing other video games. Same thing happened with LEGO. While we had LEGO Force Awakens and LEGO Avengers last year, we didn't get a Batman movie game. We didn't get the LEGO Fantastic Beasts. They brought out these story packs, which generally I haven't played them. I saw the reviews for them and thought, I don't want to play this. This is really expensive for what they are. I would have picked up a normal game quite easily, but all the development's gone into it, and they've not been selling as well. The fact of how they've been doing the discounts does not surprise me. So, will LEGO Dimensions be gone by the end of the year? Apparently, they're still going to be releasing what they've already got planned. Things like the Goonies, Hermione from Harry Potter and stuff. That's all sets to still come along. But the game does look like, due to problems with just how it's selling, this year we've got Lego Worlds, got released a couple of weeks ago, and we've also got Lego's City Undercover coming out in next week, in a couple of weeks' time. So we've got a few other Lego games. So this is the thing, Lego games is not going to be going anywhere. You're going to be able to pick up Lego games, but they sell better as solo games than they have done as LEGO Dimensions. I think in general the big problem with Toys to Life is people have moved on. Families and kids have got used to the concept of that there's too much of it. They've not got enough money. The value of them maybe is not seen as much. And obviously with stuff going on with Skylanders and Infinity already kind of issuing around, I don't think it's a great idea. Amiibo are still around for Nintendo, and I think they'll still be a big part of it. Whenever they have a new game come out, they'll bring out a couple of figures, but they're more about figures and just little extra bonuses rather than playable characters. I love Toys to Life. I've really enjoyed playing Skylanders, LEGO Dimensions, and Disney Infinity, but I do feel that they've just burnt out. They put out way too much, and it's caused a problem. So hopefully we might know officially a little bit soon. I don't think all these rumors are a good thing for LEGO not to acknowledge. There's been talk, the fact that they were doing year 3, and some people are like, no, it's not happening until I hear from LEGO. I agree. You know, until we hear from Lego, anything could still happen. They could come out at E3 and kind of go, right, here's all year free stuff. But they might just kind of let this stuff carry on, release what they've got already made, and just move things over. Personally, going back to having Lego games, I think is the best move forward, actually. Lego Force Awakens and Lego Avengers last year were awesome games. I recently downloaded Indiana Jones on the Xbox One, because that was an old game that they've got released. You've got Lego City Undercover coming out in a couple of weeks to tide you over. Lego Worlds is apparently pretty good as well. I just think individual games are stronger than this Toys to Life category. I just feel parents and people have burnt out on it, and this is not about, I don't think, Lego Dimensions not being a fun game. I just feel the way that it's been done, solo games would have done better. I can't help but feel a Fantastic Beasts Lego game and a Batman Lego movie game would have sold better than these story packs that they brought out. But like I said, it's all still very much in flux. Okay, on to some other news now. Looks like Legion has been picked up for a second season from FX. You're going to be able to see that one soon. I'm still about halfway through season 1. It's a little bit weird. It's a little bit funky. It wasn't really what I was expecting. Very, very different. I'm going to see how this one goes. But it's good to see it coming back. And I love to see what FX and sort of Marvel and Fox are going to do together with the X-Men. I went to see Logan last night at the cinema. Awesome movie, very, very brutal, but I can't help but feel X-Men at the cinema does need a massive reboot, and maybe just doing some TV shows for a bit might be a good way to do it. But it's great to see that it's coming back for a second season. Also, over on the Disney video games front, Disney Crossy Road has had an update today with all the new Beauty and the Beast content. So you're going to have the new room where you can run around and sort of run through the Beast's dining room, and you've got to avoid cups, chairs, dining tables and brooms. You've also got new characters to play as well, so obviously you're going to have all the major ones in there. So you're going to have Belle, Beast, Lumiere, Cogsworth, etc. Once I've unlocked the level, I'll do a little let's play and stuff, but if you're into all of your unlocking, you might want to check out DA Mobiles. I'm going to put up a story today with some of his information on how to unlock characters, but I'll also be doing a let's play later in the week. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, and I shall see you guys in a later video. Laters.